Hello everyone, welcome back to another Goo Tuber video. Now, I usually like to, make positive content, but when I see something that needs to be raised, like there's a serious issue. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I just played this game literally 2 minutes ago, and well, had a good start, right? So, basically trying to maintain a position here, just trying to get some early picks, not getting too aggressive. Just trying a bit of pressure on here, like moving up, trying to steal a bit of the tower, and just trying to get some picks while the teammate's slowly pushing up. Now, I think it was that player in front of me, Imori Desu. Now, let's keep them in mind, okay? My teammate here, the dualies. So, as we continue on with this match, we've got a nice little push going here. We're getting towards this next checkpoint, and everything's going pretty well. I got a very unexpected lucky splat, and I got a nice one there, and then basically just trying to hold position here and trying not to get too aggressively because I'm trying to help my teammates here get a pick there, but unfortunately we did lose one. This is where it gets a little infuriating with the mini, I think it was, throwing the toxic-ness constantly, because my special being an ultra stamp, also yes, that just happened, the Octobrush went for the kamikaze and unfortunately perished. Yeah, the toxic-ness there on that play really annoyed me because I couldn't really push properly, and because I had stamp ready, I couldn't really use it effectively because the mini, obviously being how fast it is with output, I could not be confident enough that using stamp there was going to be effective, so I just refused to use it. But with my build and paint, I can get it back quickly. But again, toxic-ness is being a pain in the butt. Also, take note, we've gone a minute and a half roughly into the match, and I'm running at 6 for 1, which is pretty good. Like that's a good start, right? Again, toxic-ness being deployed by the other teammates, and I'm have to force to jump out. Now, I think this might have been the unfortunate beginning of why my teammates' actions I'm bringing into action to place here, because yeah, this is I mean, it's probably not exactly just yet because I've been jumping out, but only because I've been doing that a lot lately with Vanilla Goo, like super jumping back to spawn in case, like, for safety. But because I guess with a more aggressive playstyle, I probably don't really need to be doing that with custom. So we still have a good lead. 2.5 minutes, almost gone through the match. Get a nice zip caster cancel, and again just trying to put pressure on the tower and then helping teammates with some tap shots and maybe some fizzy bombs. Yeah, not much to here. More toxic-ness being a bit painful here. Got a lucky splat on the mini, and then this gal was approaching me, so I had to stamp them, but then they eventually jump off. And I have to admit, even with custom colors, the screen is actually really terrible. It's just, you barely see anything. But yeah, keep going on here with the zip caster. Teammates going okay. Alright, we're 2 minute mark and we're going for another push attempt. Well, I was going to, but I kept getting targeted with a toxic-ness. So my play was to ink roll back onto this plat, but I missed it. And I thought I could probably make the jump. I could not make that jump. And now we're having the teammate that I made note of earlier is now starting to spam this way. So, I'm trying to ride the tower. I can't. I'm a bit dumb. I can't get on tower properly. I helped my teammate here. Unfortunately, they went down. And from here, it basically, the game goes into decline. And so, as you see, my mini teammate, my dually teammate was there. And I think up to this point is, maybe not yet. Not yet. Okay, not yet. Okay, we'll get to them eventually. But as you see, the enemy team here have unfortunately taken the lead, and there's not much I can do besides get another zip line cancel. Yeah, I go down there. I think that was to the mini. The mini, I just keep finding difficult to verse because I had no choice but to rush the tower there. And so it begins. Imori Desu, please. This is not any way healthy or any productive at all. Let's see what they do, shall we? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll shoot at my custom Goo Tuber teammate because this is going to teach them a lesson in actually, I don't know, a lesson in something. Like, I'm sure I'm not the only one who gets this treatment where this you have a teammate who's for some reason just extremely salty, and as you can still see, they're shooting in my direction. My favorite part is coming up actually soon, where they oh, it wasn't here, but they had their special ready, and I think at this point they actually super jump back to spawn. Is that what they do? Yes, they did. They were waiting for me. So I'm 11-5, mind you, right? I'm 11-5. Let's keep that in mind till the end of the game. So they're still following me. I get a splat in the gal. I think I get a splat in the... No, I got another space somewhere, I thought. But here we go. So 10 seconds left. Here we go. We're going to push the tower, so hopefully get the lead. I mean, we might not, but I mean, I know. Teammate's struggling to get on the tower, and he... Amazing splashdown. That was just amazing splashdown. But yeah, the unfortunate that my teammate's not helping. Yeah. So this is probably where like I'm like, oh fine, this is what it is. Like you get salty teammates every now and then, but like at the same time, there's not much you can do. There's really not much you can do except for just carry yourself in a way that, you know, makes yourself look better than the other person who was obviously going through a moment where they were a bit toxic, I guess. I don't know if that's how to explain it, but this is just like, you play a game and you see your team comp and you're like, oh no, I got a custom Goo Tuber, or I've got a Bamboo on my team, and you can't help yourself but berate them. I went 14-6, my teammate went 8-8. So, I don't know what they were complaining about, but if you're gonna try send a message, at least try to do it in a more productive way. Shooting at your teammate is not doing anything to get a message across, especially when the person you're trying to get a message to does a lot more better than you. I mean, yes, I get it. I'm not perfect. I could have done things a bit better in that game, I will admit. But just that toxic-ness moment, I just couldn't deal with it, and I wasn't making any progression. While yes, they were trying to spam this way, and yes, while we were trying to help, I mean, there was a bit of me being dumb, but like at the same time, there was reasons why I was super jumping back to spawn. I mean, alternatively, yes, I could have super jumped to maybe a teammate who was in a safer spot, because then that's only half the distance, and that, who knows, that may have prevented it. But yeah, I think what didn't help was the other teammate, obviously the Osprey there, unfortunately. I might blur these names, although it's a bit hard to blur them now because the game has already been replayed. So, but yeah, I just thought I'd want to, you know, spread the word about how this is something that's been happening since Splatoon 2 days. Like the slander towards our weapon, it's not a weapon that deserves to be slandered. It's in a lot better situation than it was in Splatoon 2. And yeah, just want to spread the word about the positivity about this weapon now, and how much better it is than it was in 2. It's still not the best, but it's much better. And yeah, this kind of slandering needs to be called out a little bit. And just, I don't know, this person is never going to watch this video. Imori des. Just look, I forgive you. Just be a little bit better when it comes to, you know, realizing that we can't all perform to the same as your abilities, considering well, particularly myself, my weapon can't do dodge rolls 2 times like that and just, you know, go into turret mode and shoot. There's just nothing I can do much more than you can, considering, you know, I am the aggressive charger in this position. But again, there are only certain things I can do compared to what you can do, and you just have to acknowledge that. And you know, it's just how it is. This is what this game's been all about. There's only so much per weapon per player can do, and so there's just a time to realize, you know, if I'm upset about my teammate, I shouldn't have to sacrifice or waste moments in a game to, you know, get my word across. But because yeah, guys, I try to be positive in most of my content, and you guys are well aware of that. Except for that dude video, but you know, that was a bit of a put on for show. But yeah, just don't be like this person, please. Even if you're not a Goo Tuber player, if you have one on your teammate, don't slander them like this. It's just not necessary, and it doesn't need to be called out so much, but it's just, I don't know. This is probably more for those. This is for those people who don't play Goo, and because no one not everyone knows how Goo Tuber plays or how they feel, or what goes through their head about how to play each match. Every match is very situational, and yeah, anything can happen. Like, this isn't the first time I've carried a lot. Like, I'll be honest, I'm an S+3 right now as of recording. I think it's like a day or two before the season changes, so as I don't know if there's going to be any patch notes or updates for Goo, they need buffs or nerfs, but I'm just time code it as that for now. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know how sometimes in Splatoon, like in video games even, actually it's not even just in Splatoon 3, there are moments where your teammates in a PvP game where it's online, there are just times when you can't. There's nothing you can do when you're upset about your teammate. There's just nothing good you can do. The only thing you can really do is just get over it, because shooting a teammate in the back is just not gonna do it. It's just not gonna do anything. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to share, guys. Yeah, again, support your fellow Goo Tuber teammates if you're in a solo queue or even in I mean, even a team comp environment. I feel like if you have a teammate who is a Goo Tuber player, you should be more welcoming to that type of person or that type of player, because Goo Tuber is very rarely used, is what I'm trying to say, in a team comp, but there are some benefits to it. So yeah, just be a bit more positive towards your fellow Goo Tuber teammates. So yeah, that's all I want to say, guys, and thank you guys for watching, and yeah, obviously just be more positive and spread the word that, hey, slandering against any weapon, not just Goo Tuber, but any weapon in particular, is not deemed necessary or healthy at all. It's just not good. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.